What's up, you guys? Welcome to today's video. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about Mr. Beast. And I know that a lot of people have made videos like this, but I wanted to give my input after going over several videos and kind of looking at the drama that he is involved with right now. I'm going to give you guys my very unfiltered, honest opinion about what I think of Mr. Beast and his entire team. If you are new here, hi, my name is Jess. I'm a person in long-term recovery who has in fact been to prison. It's not a flex, it's just a fact. If you want to follow me on any other social media platform, TikTok, Instagram, Patreon, that's $2. It's only ever going to be $2. All of that is linked down below, as well as my vlog channel, my Facebook, my podcast, all of that. Without further ado, let's kick this thing off. So I have made videos before where I am referencing a Mr. Beast video and talking about it and giving my opinion. And I've made several, but only one of them made it to YouTube. And it was the one where they pretend that they're going to a prison. And I'm like, yeah, this shit is whack. Easy. It's stupid. It's probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen. But then there were videos where they tried to simulate solitary confinement. So I have commented on Mr. Beast before because our worlds kind of came together when he started to try to experiment in the prison realm where they created solitary confinement and they, pretended they were in prison. So I'm like, dumb. What's funny about my commentary in that is that I got a lot of backlash from it. People were like, oh my God, you're trying to take his video. You're trying to take his clout. You're just trying to, crazy comments, right? Just because I reacted to a video that he did about prison. We're talking about prison. The reason why Mr. Beast did those videos about solitary confinement in prison is for the shock value, for the entertainment factors of it. And there's one fact that you just cannot deny, and it is that Mr. Beast has mastered the art of YouTube and content creation in general. He is very smart, very good with the data and analytics that YouTube provides, and he's been able to manipulate that in his favor while creating very interesting videos. They're very entertaining, they're very interesting, and there is also always an underlining, hey, I'm a good guy, I'm doing good things, look at me out in the community, removing trash from the ocean, which I was like, okay, go off. I was very excited about that one. But there's always this undertone of, I'm a good person, I'm a good guy, look at all the things I'm doing, look at all the people I'm helping, look at all of the work that I do in the community and stuff like that. So there's that undertone there, and we're going to circle back to that. But Mr. Beast is a fucking YouTube phenomenon, a social media phenomenon. Right now on TikTok, he is sitting at 103.6 million followers. On YouTube, he has 309 million followers. On Facebook, he has 22 million followers. On Instagram, he has 60.6 million followers. And all of these videos are targeted towards minors, children, young adults. It's targeted for a very young audience. No one saw the red flags? No one? Okay, so I feel like I've kind of jumped in without explaining a lot of the backstory. If you have no idea what's going on with Mr. Beast and you're literally living under a rock, I feel you. I've been there a million times. But a former employee of Mr. Beast created a channel. It has 2 videos on it. And already within those 2 videos, it has 579,000 subscribers. His last video talking about Mr. Beast gained 11 million views. And it was very well received with 700,000 likes when I'm filming this video. That channel is called Dogpack404. And he talks about and breaks down essentially the strategy of Mr. Beast's team, the psychology that they use, the information that they use, and the shady and somewhat illegal practices that they go by. And, it's a proven strategy to win. It literally is. Another employee has talked about Mr. Beast and said that he just wanted to be the best YouTuber there is. Well, bro, you won. Good job. But at what cost? So Dogpack404 comes out swinging. He goes over the entire strategy, talks a lot about, what Mr. Beast is doing that is unethical. And he mentions giveaways and these lotteries that he has. A lot of that really is illegal because you cannot just do a lottery. Federal law prohibits certain things. So in order for them to get away with that, they have to say, no purchase necessary. That's kind of the way that they skirt around lottery laws, is by saying, oh, you don't have to buy anything. We're giving money away, we're giving prizes away, but you don't have to buy anything. And then Dogpack404 references multiple live streams where Mr. Beast has done, and they're extremely long live streams, extremely long. He breaks down the analytics of it and he says, hey, no purchase necessary, but if you buy a shirt, you're more likely to win a prize. Oh, the next person that buys a shirt is going to get $1,000. And then Mr. Beast, throughout these live streams where he's selling t-shirts that cost him little to no money that he says that he is signing, but really a member of his team is signing, it's in the fine print. Also, you can catch it on videos. Mr. Beast will say, like, his name is Jimmy. I don't know why I keep calling him Mr. Beast. Jimmy. He'll be like, hey, you guys don't want me to make a profit? Oh my God, feel bad for me. He's literally making tons of money on these live streams. Tons of money. But he's like, I can't even make any profit anymore. I'm just giving everything away. I'm giving PlayStations away. I'm giving money away. Like all this shit, right? Just to get young people to buy his merch, and it works. It's a very effective strategy. This is what Dogpack404 is alleging, and this is just one of the live streams. 1,284 shirts signed during a 5-hour live stream, 46 illegal lotteries, allegedly, 13 extra shady practices, which means that they would change the rules like mid giveaway. Average giveaway valued at $1,036. Giveaway retail valued at $47,636. T-shirts and hoodies that were sold during that 5-hour live stream was $69,621. Bro, I've never in my life on all the years on this platform sold that many shirts like ever. The odds of winning a prize with the purchase is 0.06%. So 1 in every 1,600. Average profit per shirt is $25. Total profit on shirts is $1,740,000. Giveaway was about at $61,000. Production costs are $50,000. That means his total profit was $1,628,889. Anybody that could go on a live stream for 5 hours and make $1.6 million, you're going to do it. It benefits them to give stuff away because obviously he's still making a huge amount of money. But in order for him to do that, he has to skirt the line of what is legal and what is not legal. He has to market to young adults, even minors, even children, like, hey, mom, pay $42 for this t-shirt. We could win $1,000 from Mr. Beast. So people are like, okay, let me spend $42 on a shirt. I might win something from Mr. Beast. And it's going to be signed by him for sure, though, because like that's what I want. I want the signed thing for Mr. Beast. Well, there's tons of videos of other people signing the shirts for him and saying that Mr. Beast did it. And then in the fine print, it says it's going to be signed by Mr. Beast or a member of his staff. Dogpack404 also alleges that Jimmy over here has scripted and faked almost every single YouTube video, that all these random subscribers that are coming to challenges, they're not fucking subscribers, bro. They work for Mr. Beast or they're in close proximity to Mr. Beast. Nothing is random about any of this. Nothing is, like fair. Everything is rigged. And it comes out the way that he wants it to come out, and then they post the video. A lot of it is scripted. A lot of it is fake. There's a lot of CGI. The challenges aren't real. Helping people, not real. Or he would prank people that really needed the money. There's another former employee, Jake. He did the solitary confinement video, and Mr. Beast was like, yo, we'll give you $10,000 a day if you just stay in this room. There's going to be a bunch of stuff there. So like $10,000 a day for 30 days. After this challenge, you're going to have all this money. And dude really needed the money. And you can watch full interviews about this, but Jake is like, yo, they were using light deprivation, and I didn't know that was going to happen. It severely affected my mental health, and they were documenting everything. In the middle of that, a camera guy comes in and says, yo, Jimmy wants you to say that you're very grateful that you get to pay off your student loans. We're going to need that take because Mr. Beast is such a good guy, right? Like, we need that take from you, Jake. So if you could just, like, I don't know, pause your mental breakdown or some shit and give us that footage, that'd be great. Action. Like, I have to put that in, like, my POV. Like, if I was in prison, right, and I'm in solitary confinement, and I had been there for 15 days, and it's, like, really hard. Like, solitary confinement is torture. We have all of the data and psychology on that. Beastie Boy over here is very good with the numbers and psychology. He knows that. He knows the detriment that this could have on Jake's mental health. He doesn't give a shit because he wants the ad revenue. And in fact, this is the second time that Mr. Beast tried this experiment, and the first time it did not go well. Cameras in the face, light deprivation, all that shit. They're trying to get Jake to tap out, but he needs the money. So he's like, I'll just endure all of it. So there's a lot of allegations of unsafe practices, unfair work conditions, unsafe work conditions, not being transparent with the audience. manipulating the audience, which is primarily younger viewers, a lot of fake videos, CGI, stuff like that. I think for the most part, a lot of people might be willing to forgive a portion of that if he took accountability and changed his behavior and changed the way that they do the videos and they're more transparent about it, because an apology without changed behavior is just manipulation. So I think that if that was the only allegations he was facing, is like unfair work conditions, unsafe work conditions, the videos being scripted, even though he's very adamantly for many years said they're not scripted, the videos being faked, having friends, family, or employees actually be the participants to these challenges and not random subscribers. Okay, it's entertainment. I think a lot of us could be like, change your ways, bro. But like, I think people could be a little bit more forgiving of that. This is where we cannot be forgiving. Mr. Beast in 2017 or 2018 hired someone that they called Delaware, that they put in this creepy ass mask that they only refer to as Delaware because he can't go back to Delaware. Also, he can't release his real name. Why? Because he is on the sex offender registry, because he is a sex offender. He's convicted fucking sex offender. And Mr. Beast knew that. The crime that happened in this case of Delaware, it happened in 2010. And Mr. Beast was very well aware of it in 2017 or 2018 when he hired him, put a fucking mask on him, called him Delaware, and concealed his identity. This is not something that someone lied on the application and got the job about. No, he knew. He knew full well what this person's background was. To take it further, Chris Tyson worked on Mr. Beast's show for a very, very long time, like since the beginning. Chris was married to a woman. They had a child together, and later he would come out as trans. Not a big deal. No one cares about that at all. That is not the scandal. Mr. Beast supported her transition from male to female, and it really wasn't that big of a deal. A lot of people didn't take it well though, because there was allegations that she was now abandoning their child, and that just was not the case at all. So a lot of people took it kind of hard, but Mr. Beast supported her and her transition, and that was not even the drama. The messed up part is that there is evidence of Chris DMing minors. There are many, many references to lolly art, and I don't really know a ton about that, but it's basically art of small children. There's also very inappropriate things that Chris has done. When he was 23, then male, he met up with a 16-year-old in the fucking woods. There's no reason for an adult to meet up with a child, especially if it's in the woods. It's not out in the open. It's not like they invited this kid to the set of anything around a bunch of adults. No, like this was Chris reaching out to a minor and DMing a minor and then meeting up with that minor in a secluded area. Nothing says I'm a fucking predator more than getting a child to meet up with you in a secluded area. There is a slew of tweets from Chris, and they say the worst kinds of things. There is also now leaked footage of Mr. Beast saying very inappropriate things about a minor, and this entire crew is just very fucking bizarre. So now that people are coming out and saying, hey, this is how Mr. Beast operates the channel, it's very shady, it's very unethical. Oh, also, there's a lot of predatory behavior here, and there's a lot of red flags that people are just overlooking. I think that this is going to be kind of the nail in the coffin for Mr. Beast, and if it's not, it should be. Most people would be able to overlook a faked YouTube video. That is not a scandal, that's not a big deal, it's entertainment, whatever. I can give that a pass. I cannot give a pass hiring a sex offender, allowing the person that is very integrated into your show, someone that you have had as part of your team side by side with you for many, many years, allowing him to DM minors and meet up with minors and being okay with that and acting like it didn't happen. And then when you yourself, Mr. Beast, say inappropriate things about children on the internet, fuck no. I think his entire platform should be taken down. Do you know why I think it won't happen? For the same reason that I have to block James Charles accounts all the time. I have him blocked on TikTok, and just the other day I saw this piece of shit pop up with like a whole new verified TikTok account selling an eyeshadow palette, and Jojo Siwa is, swatching the eyeshadows, and people are still very much a fan of James Charles, who also was DMing minors and being inappropriate and using his power to abuse people. These are not the people that deserve platforms. I don't give a shit how good Jimmy, Mr. Beast, whatever the fuck is at YouTube. Using your power to manipulate and abuse children is not okay. James Charles should not have a fucking platform. Mr. Beast should also lose his platform. And I wouldn't even have said that if like, okay, he hired somebody and they slipped through the cracks, whatever. But no, he actively knew. And not only did he know about this predatory shit, he also participated in a lot of it by saying horrible things about minors. I would never say that someone should lose their platform lightly. I don't take that lightly. It's a very serious thing to say that, but this is not okay. We cannot continue to allow predators on these apps. Because of the attention that this has gotten, I really think that, we need law enforcement looking into this, looking into Mr. Beast and what he's doing and all of that. There needs to be a thorough investigation regarding all of these allegations and all of the things that are coming to light. Because if this is what we're hearing, you know, I'm filming this 10, 11 days later, whatever it is, there is way more to it than we even know. A predator is not born overnight. And, you know, using Mr. Beast psychology and strategy, what he does is he gains the trust of a vulnerable group of people, mostly children, and then he preys on those people. I honestly have no hope left. If James Charles still has a platform and no one cares and people follow him back, I don't have a lot of hope that Mr. Beast is going to have any kind of consequences for the things that he's done. I think that this is a huge deal right now, but I think people will forget. I don't think that YouTube is going to take it seriously because he is the biggest creator on YouTube. He is earning them tons and tons and tons of money and has for a very long time. I think that's going to be the same for every other platform. That's the sick reality when it comes to society, when it comes to these major corporations. They will take money over morality. They don't give a shit who it's hurting. They don't care who it's abusing. They don't care who the victims are. If they're turning gross amounts of profit, they take it and they don't care about the rest. So I would be very impressed and surprised if any one of these platforms where he has millions and millions of followers, I would be very impressed if any one of them decided to kick him off of the platform. But I'm not going to hold my breath. I'm going to link Dogpack44's channel in the description box of this video. He said that he is going to release a part 3. There's only 2 videos on the channel right now. Mr. Beast did send him a cease and desist letter, and he is actively deleting comments constantly. But the internet doesn't forget, and the internet is ruthless, and they win, dude. The internet is undefeated. So Mr. Beast can try to filter that and try to shut people up through his NDAs and his cease and desist letters, but I don't think that that is going to stop this. And I commend Dogpack44 and Jake for speaking out about what happened. That's not an easy thing to do when you're going against a force that size. It's a very difficult thing to do, to put yourself on a public platform and say, what I witnessed was not right. I had to leave. I'm going to say this with my full chest on the internet. It's not easy, especially when it's someone as loved as Mr. Beast. So I think it took a lot of courage from these 2 individuals, and I'm really proud of them for doing that. I think speaking out is the first step in hopefully getting some change. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comment section down below. I'm going to end today's video here. As always, I love y'all. Stay safe, stay in recovery, whatever that looks like to you. Pay attention to red flag predator behavior and report it when you see it. And I'll see y'all in my next one.